Right now, making his way to the cage, you have Juan Rosales of Genesis Training Academy. Now, Juan is a fill-in the last couple of weeks. This was originally scheduled to be Seth Tumbleson. Seth Tumbleson sustained a training injury. That opened up the door for Juan to come into the mix here. Juan is an MMA veteran in the local area, just fought recently on a show. Now, I love that he's getting right back into the mix of things and competing. Because if you will, yeah, that fight, unfortunately for Juan, it didn't go his direction. He's 1-1 in that series with Alex Rigo, but him getting right back into the mix, say, hey, you know what? I want to shake that off. I want to go in, and you know what? Well, fell in the grappling department. Well, let's go compete in grappling, and let's get better at this department specifically. I love that ownership of your journey.
One of the best things you can do as a combat sports athlete is if you're not damaged, if you're not hurt, and you come off a loss, find something to climb back into and get your head back.
Absolutely.
And this, what the Pep Rockies have done with CJJC is giving those other combat sports athletes the venue to come in, hone some skills, maybe get their head back in, coming off of an MMA loss. And
one thing about Juan is he is fast. That's what I would expect to see. Juan Rosales is lightning quick in there.
Never been said about me once.
Likewise. Jockeying for position right here from the center. A couple of head touches, head ties.
It looks like he's having a conversation with himself in his head. Every time he steps in, steps out, it looks like he's like, okay. Got another little piece of the puzzle. Single leg.
I mean, you could very well be right. I talk to myself when I train. I'm sure that, one of my best friends in the world, Yusuf, is all. Everybody in the world or everybody in that 3-block radius knows when Yusuf is training.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Yusuf is a unique one. One of my favorite people.
Just in a way, I don't know. I find it a way to kind of reassure, keep the calm or the metronome inside the ears going, if you will.
I talk to myself when I eat breakfast, so I'm good with it the whole way. Right back to the single leg. We were just here a moment ago. Rosales was able to fight his way back out with no problem. Very comfortable with his back against the cage.
Adjustment to try to get to the back with that body lock from Roybal. Roybal's got one leg weaved in for his hook now.
Now he's working for the body lock with both arms under, which is going to be a lot. Oh, he's got an arm trap too.
Switched his leg on the entry. Right now, he has a chance to potentially pull off and do that Henzo Gracie take.
Yeah, he had the 2-on-1 on the opposite side. It was perfect. It's so comfortable in the defense.
And they make their way down to the canvas. Body lock or body triangle is not in place for Roybal, but you can see that that's certainly what his goal is.
Sure, he wants to slide it over there. Nice control of that far ankle. Keeping himself safe. Great spot to be in. I mean, if you're in danger, I guess. Seatbelt.
But now that body triangle is in, but it's down now, so it is taking some pressure off of the core from Juan Rosales.
Yeah, he wants to, if he can, he wants to pressure that. Change sides. There we go.
Switch. There we are.
That's where he wants to be. Now he can start.
This is not a good position if you're Juan.
Stretch it out, arch it out a little bit, make him uncomfortable. That's where people are going to make a mistake with their hands and give you the opportunity to take their neck. Like the lockdown. Off the body triangle. There we go. I bet we're going to see a jump back slam. Oh, no. I thought for sure we were going to see it.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah. It either slams the choke in real tight or you You look like a hero. We're going to need to see something. We can't sit there in that body triangle, just zapping his energy.
There's a lot of micro hand fighting and little battles that are going on right now. We lose the body triangle there. Big Matt returning the dump though.
Nice dump.
Roybal looking to reestablish his hooks.
And right back to standing. Right back where we spent the majority of the round.
Roybal looking to establish the back control again.
One hook in. Oh, nice crossface. Crossface working for the, a little muffler going on under.
He's working over to the shoulder. It's across the chin right now, but definite. Oh, good defense by Juan. Lost the view for a second.
So comfortable fighting off those chokes.
We got short time here in this first round. Looks like we're going to be going to overtime for the first time today, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. How does overtime work?
Overtime, we are going to have 2 1-minute periods. As far as the decision, if these overtime periods expire, the decision is going to be based off of the action that happens in regulation. However, within these 1-minute periods, there is going to be the opportunity for a finish to formulate. You are going to have these grapplers take each other's back in the process to start off. We are starting off with Juan Rosales on Will's back.
And with 1 minute to go, you really want to start establishing some kind of choke. I mean, off of the back, you're going to want to get them down. I'd like to see that seatbelt back on, maybe start working for the choke.
Almost looked like Juan was trying to weave a head and arm to where he could swivel over in the process.
So if you get the submission in the first overtime round, your opponent still gets the opportunity. They just have to finish you in less time than you finished them.
Yep, so you get the chance to get your lick back. Juan right now is doing a good job of having that top pin, but we're probably approaching about 15-ish seconds left on the round. We don't have a timer right here in front of us. Again, 1 minute, it's tough. If you don't have that choke established right away, there we go.
Now, all the marbles. Nobody wants to go to a decision.
No, nobody wants to. And I feel like it's even tougher in grappling as opposed to fighting because it's so interpretive.
Yes.
And if the person who is judging, if they're a wrestling-based grappler versus a sport jiu-jitsu leg specialist or someone who likes to work guard play, you might have two very different scores.
You may reward a guy that played in bottom guard because you thought he was active based on the type of grappler you are.
Absolutely.
Oh, we're on the jaw. We're on the jaw. I don't know that we're going to get it.
And Juan's a tough kid. He'll be able to probably tough out the crank. He's fighting that top hand, but this is definitely dangerous territory.
Yeah, when they're on that jaw like that, you got to bite down on your mouthpiece. Try to keep
and hope that
jaw
structure
clenched as much
pop.
as you can so that you don't get too much movement, because having that jaw dislocated is a real bad day.
Absolutely. No, got to bite down. A little bit of TMJ is better than a dislocated jaw.
Yeah, I'll take that every time. I like to eat too much.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
And congratulations to both of these grapplers for going out there and going the distance. Hard fought affair all the way through.
Unfortunately, now Paul Gummerson has to make a choice all on his own.
And congratulations to Will Roybal going out there and picking up the victory by decision today for Catalyst.
And I don't think either competitor